All right, guys, the topic of this little talk and walk video is know what beer you are trying to make before you make it. Most of the advice on this channel is going to feel and seem very self-explanatory, but in practice, it's actually really challenging, which is why I feel compelled to make this video. Anytime I've made a beer, going all the way back to the kitchen, through Treehouse's early days, literally to the most recent Brewer versus Brewer with Whispers of a Ghost, I have always conceptualized deeply what I want a beer to be before I make it, before I write a recipe. It's critical that you think about that aggressively and devote most of your energy and attention to what you are trying to make. Seems really simple in concept. In practice, I've seen it be harder than just about anything, which again is why I'm making this video. So the second point that I want to make is that in order to make great beer, you have to know what great beer is. I think a lot of people watching have made homebrew that they brought to the party and had their aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters say like, this is the best beer that I've ever had. And some of the time that might be true, but I would almost bet that most of the time it's not. So be honest with yourself. Seek out beer that's highly, highly regarded in the market that you might be trying to emulate. And when you're writing a recipe, when you're putting water adjustments into a beer, when you're brewing that beer, the most critical thing you can do, the recipe and process are basically irrelevant until you have a perfectly conceptualized idea of what you are trying to make. So this is the experiment, guys. The next time you're brewing a beer at home, before you turn on your stock pot, before you start heating up water, before you mill your grain, be 1000% sure that you know what you are trying to make. 1000%. And I will guarantee you that you'll make tremendous progress toward doing it. That's all for today, guys. Straightforward advice, but I promise you, if you take this to heart, it's going to make better beer at your house. Thanks for watching.